Bill O'Neill, winner, winner, winner. Bill O'Neill advances for title. Indeed. The birthday girl, Stephanie Zavala.
9 to make the show. There it is.
He yelled, do it, and he did it. BJ Moore makes the show. 10 is a win for Snodgrass. Title number 6 on the PWBA Tour.
Off his hand, it looks good. It looks good. He's done it. He's done it. Welcome to all our fans out there on Bowl TV and looking in on YouTube here this morning. Be about a 15-minute or so looking on practice session number 1 this morning here, Jimmy. 1 of 4 practice patterns today. The first 3 other ones are going to be used for qualifying. These 108 players, I believe, in the field, going to get their first look at what these patterns are.
Yeah, the toughest challenge in bowling is the U.S. Open. There's no doubt. They're going to bowl in 4 patterns. You're going to test every bit of your ability. You're going to be up the back. You're going to be around it. You're going to play the gutter. You're going to play 10, 20, 30. You're going to play all over the lane. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a tough test. It's a grind mentally and physically.
We don't know all the patterns. They post them an hour before practice. This one looks like it's probably going to be one of the medium patterns, just our guess. We'll find out throughout the rest of the day what they look like. But interesting this year, for the first time, no urethane in play. Not a single urethane ball will go down the lanes. A little bit different how these players attack these patterns.
I think some of the veterans are going to bowl a little bit better because, they're used to not using urethane back in the day. Their hands are a little bit softer. It's going to be interesting for the left-handers. I talked a little bit to Jesper Swenson. He's a little bit nervous, not having any urethane, but Jesper's a great bowler. He's going to fight through it.
Well, I think we're going to go out to lanes and take a look at what Jesper's doing here early and some of the other players here at Royal Pin Woodland.
Let's go.
Historic bowling center. We've been here, I can't remember how many years in a row now for the U.S. Open.
A lot.
Yeah, a lot. And we always enjoy you coming back here. We all woke up to a bit of a surprise this morning.
A surprise?
4 or 5 inches of snow out there.
I looked out the window. I was like,
yeah, what is that? Yeah, Saturday I sat outside in the truck with the windows open and, listening to music, enjoying the sunshine. And yeah, not today. No,
it was 65 in St. Louis when I left Sunday. Or what's today, Monday?
Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, today's Monday.
Yeah, I left Saturday night. It was 65. I had the windows down. Yeah. Now it's snowing here. It wasn't a flurry either.
Yeah. This will be gone by tomorrow, though. Trust me. That's just the way the weather goes.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. All this stuff will be gone by tomorrow. Just in time, or Dino's going to get his car cleared off just in time for it to all melt away. So good luck, Dino.
Yeah, this one's 40 feet, has 31 mils. This one's, it'll be interesting to see how they attack them. There's 7 2-2s, which means going across the whole lane, they're doing it 7 times. So the drop brush is at 34 feet, so you have 6 feet. But if you look here on the screen, which I'm pointing at, the farthest distance is 30 feet that they oil down the lane. So it's 30 to 34 and then buff out to 40. So
you think this will be the medium pattern?
Yeah, I don't think this
You think there'll be something a little bit shorter?
Yeah, I think we're going to have a 35 or 36 probably.
And we never know. We don't know until the players find out as well. So
strictly a guess.
I know Patrick Dombrowski brought in, like 18 or 21 bowling balls this morning because they have to check in 10 at the end of practice. I guess by tomorrow morning, right? They have to check them in.
Yeah, each player gets
10 bowling balls.
Yep. And then when they go into the finals, they can change all 10 if they want, which would be the last pattern. But we'll see. I mean, it looks like there's a little bit more offset on the left on the gutter, which means they might be a little tighter on the gutter. Me looking at this pattern, I would probably be 7-8, pretty direct, not giving away the pocket a whole lot with a little bit of surface. 31 mils is a decent amount of oil. I don't think you can shape it a whole lot. I think that's the problem in the U.S. Open. The people that have won the U.S. Open historically on the tough patterns go very straight. The old saying, Craig, from 1972, straight is great. Kids today don't know that, but it'll be interesting. I mean, we have Tommy Jones, one of our veterans right here. I would guess he's somewhere around second arrow, I would guess. I mean, he just started bowling, so you can't really tell, but I would think he's pretty straight, and it's not going to bother him. I mean, he's got really good touch. The urethane rule they put in play.
And there's no rules on practice session. All the lanes in play, players can just go and bowl wherever they want, throughout this hour. They got an hour and a half. Usually, you'll have some guys bowl the whole hour, but it's usually 45 minutes to an hour. They'll get in, they'll call it good, get ready for the next practice session. Because we got practice at 9, noon, 3, and 6.
All day.
We're not showing the 6 o'clock practice. That's the pattern for. And
there's not going to be many guys here.
A dozen. That's maybe
what
the
it
average
usually
is
is.
About a dozen.
That's the over-under.
Those are the guys just want some of that free practice in there. Let me get some free games in here. I'm
Yeah.
at the Open. Let's get those games in. But there's a practice session if you make that cut. Actually, Friday morning if they want to get on that one. So 3 days of qualifying, 8, 1, and 6. Starting tomorrow morning, 3 practice sessions today. Again, 9, noon, and 3. And we'll just show a few minutes here on the main, but we'll keep all the other outside channels going for the full amount of practice, and you can just watch your favorite players. There's Andrew Anderson there on the left.
Tell you what, it's interesting. These 2 shots I just saw here, ball looked like somebody kicked it when they were playing in the middle part of the lane. So that first, your hand's going to have to be very forward and up the back on this one, as are most of them. Slim's taking up about 2 lanes.
There's no question who that is in the middle of your screen. We all know that's Slim.
He shows up. They got to think he's a pro wrestler.
Oh, yeah. And he's a wrestling fan, too, I believe.
Yeah, he is. He went to WrestleMania last year.
See, Timmy Tan, Chris Vi, Packy.
Brady McDonough off to the right here. Chris Vi.
So it gets a little congested. It's only going to be 3 a pair throughout qualifying. I'm looking at A squad, and in this first pairing, I like it. E.J. Tackett, Wes Malott. Big Wes is back in the building.
And the hometown favorite, Ryan Spear.
Yeah, that's 3 Indiana guys there now.
Look at that, the
Wes
2
lives
young
in Fort
kids,
Wayne.
Ernesto and Brady together right next to him.
Yeah, Dallas
Total
Leong
age,
on that
they're
pair
both
as
younger
well.
than Wes.
Yeah, you're not wrong. You might be able to put Dallas and Brady or one of those guys average ages together, still younger than Wes. But it's always good to see some Wes Malott. He led here a couple years ago after the first round.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Here's D. Tang right there, too. My boy Nicholas Pate. Chris Slemmer trying to work on some physical stuff with Chris Vi right in front of us.
Oh, here's an interesting pairing. You talk about 3 completely different styles. Tyrell Ingles, Santu, and Thomas Larson.
Yeah. I don't think Thomas Larson's going to like that cross.
He's going to be right of them, I'm going to have to guess.
If it allows it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think this week is going to be, Craig, really, really concentrating on angles. Oh, there's our boys back, A.J. Johnson.
Yeah, he's feeling good. He just grabbed a breakfast bar last week and didn't realize there was any type of peanut in it. And he said he knew instantly he was in trouble. And all good now. Actually, going down here through A squad, a lot of the lefties. There's 2 on each pair: Gary Haynes, Brandon Runk, Spencer Robarge, and Packy Hanrahan, both
6,
Tommy
yeah.
Jones,
Nair
and Jesper.
8.
That they're on the same pair is interesting. Couple of them there. So Cam Crow, Jake Peters, Timmy Tan. That's just A squad. So a ton of information if you go out to bowl.com or just click the information tab there above your chat button if you're watching on Bowl TV this morning.
Patterns are under 26 results. They're not under information. So
Yeah, I
if you wanna
forgot
see
that
the
last year.
patterns.
Thanks for reminding me that I forgot, Jimmy.
No worries.
That's like I can't find them. They're right there. Where? Oh,
Yeah, they're under results.
Click on the right tab. That's all you got to do. Click on the right tab.
They are whipping off the back, man. Left of about 12.
Jimmy, what I want to see, what channel is Channel 5. I want to see what Jesper's doing. We're going to see the other lefty.
Here's Jason right here.
Jesper is a predominantly urethane guy, right? I mean, how many times?
Yeah.
5% of the time you see him throw active? Is that?
Probably fair, 5 to 10.
I mean, he's just comfortable with it. He likes it.
Yeah, I mean, it gives him a shape that he's used to seeing. I think the concept will be fine for him, though. I mean, I still believe I know Graham's bowling very well right now. I've been around Jesper since he was, 18 or 19 years old. I still believe he's the best lefty on the planet.
And there's the birthday boy, Kyle Sherman. Fresh off his second show on the old CW. That one was never. I mean, it looked like it almost did, but it never had a chance of getting back, did it?
See, it's funny. If you keep it in, it hooks. You go away from it, it doesn't read it. So, to me, that says you got to really be up the back, tumble it, control the middle part of the lane.
So, if saying that, Hoope should strike right here, right?
Yeah, Mitch should be okay.
I mean, he loves coming up the back of it.
That one ain't striking for TJ.
Need to get a lot of carry. Carry guys really got to be with you on that one.
Yeah, he should bowl pretty good on this side.
Oh, that one broke loose too, though.
Yeah.
So Erdine, you're seeing on this pattern 1, the straighter angles through the fronts. Is that what?
Yeah, I think they're too far to the left, actually.
I mean, it's early, but
That ain't hooking.
the exit poles are showing that maybe.
That's not hooking.
Ooh,
Here's
how about
the
that?
I don't even know what that was. Some gold ball.
Yeah, I don't know. It looks like gold and green, maybe.
By the way, he does that all the time. He undersells how good he is. To himself, he's always been that way. You know what I mean? He's very, yeah, that's just how he is. He's a very modest
I think he'll
guy.
be just fine.
Yeah, I don't want to mess with him. Right there's a spot I like Sterner. He's right here. He bowled on 40. Eric Jones could be good this week, too. He doesn't use urethane as much as the other lefties, him and Dio.
He's got a lot of tricks, too.
He got a lot of tools. Desperate with a double.
Hey, we got Nick checking in here. He says they're using curve oil, which maybe why they're hooking a little more than what we were thinking early.
Yeah, they're whipping off the back pretty good in the middle of the lane. You get left of about 12, 13, they seem to be picking up. Kyle's way in. Kyle's at about 18. Playing the shape. That's the other thing, too, that makes it difficult at the U.S. Open, that all the people have different ideas. When the lanes are tricky, people play all over the place. You know what I mean? So they never really break down the correct way, which makes Nick's job very difficult, actually. Darren Ong right around 16. 16 to about 7. Got a Singapore flag on his jersey. Agent close to 20. No. Called Kyle the ice cream man today. All he needs a hat.
Milkman. Yeah, either one. Yeah, I like that. I saw that white outfit. So I don't remember seeing that one before. White and blue.
Wow, that's at 20. Whew. That's a long way in, boy. Dean Vargo, who made it out from yesterday. Let's see two-time U.S. Open champion Francois Lebois, what he's got to say. I would guess he's somewhere between 10 and 15, I would guess. Yeah.
A little bit more outside early.
Yeah.
That looked like a
That was a concept.
bigger ball, was it?
Yeah, it was a concept.
Simo?
The thing you got to understand about that ball is that it's a very high RG ball with a really big cover. I think they're going to try to use it more than they should use it. It has a purpose. It's for after urethane. So, I mean, it's...
But not to replace urethane.
No. It's when urethane goes away. So, I think when it sees oil, it's going to be way too big. That was a concept Jean threw right there, too. Brandon Biondo, another Wichita State guy. Alex Keppinger, another Wichita State guy. You said you can't throw a rock and not hit a Wichita guy. Last week's TV finalist Thomas Larson right there. Stu Williams didn't go to Wichita State.
No, he didn't.
He's kind of a Rhodes Scholar. I can see him going to Cambridge or somewhere like that in England.
No.
Stu's a smart guy.
I know, but I can't see Stu sitting in a classroom.
I don't know if he went to college or not, actually.
I can't see that.
Yeah, I don't really know if he...
Not a negative thing. I just can't see Stu sitting in a classroom. Like, he didn't like to sit still.
Yeah,
you know, him and Dino, they're the guys that are always walking around in here, always looking at scores. You know, he never sits down. He never sits down. So, Jimmy, this gets us in the 15-ish mark or so here, this practice session. They're going to go for an hour and a half. We got some other work to do today. We got to talk to a bunch of players, get some of the insight. We're going to go see what bowling balls are throwing, see
Correct.
what they think about. And this is different for us with these 3 different practice sessions and different patterns. There's a lot going on today, and we're going to get as much info as we can and hopefully share it with all our great viewers throughout the next 3 days of qualifying. So, Jimmy, let's get to work. And
I'm a practice nerd. You know that. I'm always here at every practice.
We'll see
Get
our
as much
viewers,
information as we can.
I forgot what time the next practice is. Noon? Is that what it is? Noon?
Yeah, we get a little break in between.
Yeah, so we'll see y'all at noon. See y'all at noon. So thanks for watching. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can come back and check us out at noon as well for the next practice session. So we'll see you all in a little while. Thanks for watching. Remember, on Bowl TV, bowling this year.
Bill O'Neill, winner, winner, winner. Bill O'Neill advances. For title, indeed. The birthday girl, Stephanie Zavala.
9 to make the show. There it is.
He yelled, do it, and he did it. B.J. Moore makes the show. 10 is a win for Snodgrass. Title number 6 on the PWBA Tour.
Off his hand, it looks good. It looks good. He's done it. He's done it.
Bill O'Neill, winner, winner, winner. Bill O'Neill advances. For title, indeed. The birthday girl, Stephanie Zavala.
9 to make the show. There it is.
He yelled, do it, and he did it. B.J. Moore makes the show. 10 is a win for Snodgrass. Title number 6 on the PWBA Tour.
Off his hand, it looks good. It looks good. He's done it. He's done it.